On this episode of Gulf Coastal Connections, we're going to the Krewe of Boo parade, New Orleans' official Halloween parade. We're going to go see some floats, catch some bees, listen to some marching bands, and watch some dance teams strut their stuff. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! Hello, I'm Eddie Parker, and welcome to Gulf Coastal Connections. We are on the corner of Poydras and Chapatula Street in New Orleans Central Business District, waiting on the Krewe of Boo parade to roll on by. The Krewe of Boo parade's on the Saturday night before the Halloween weekend and officially kicks off New Orleans' Halloween season. The Krewe of Boo 2023 consists of 16 Kern Studio floats holding over 450 riders, interspaced with more than 35 bands and dance teams, and it's a major spooktacular. Come in costume and have a blast as the parade winds down its 3-mile route through the French Quarter to the Warehouse District on its way back to its den at Mardi Gras World. You can tell that the parade is getting close when the police cars start to pass you. Or you can always check the handy-dandy WDSU Parade Tracker app. WDSU is New Orleans NBC affiliate starting in 1948. WDSU Channel 6 was the first TV station broadcasting in New Orleans, Louisiana, the Gulf Coast, and the Deep South. In fact, WDSU was 49th broadcasting station in the entire nation. The parade has finally made it to us with the New Orleans Police Department leading the way. There's that WDSU Channel 6 tracking vehicle right behind them. Next up, the Shriners riding in on motorbikes. Shriners International is a Masonic society that funds Shriner Hospitals for Children, a non-profit medical facilities all across North America where children with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, and cleft lips and palates are eligible for care and receive all services in a family-centered environment, regardless of the parent's ability to pay. Way to go, Shriners! And here comes the jolly fat man himself, Santa Claus, leading a pack of doom buggies. The Ghost Riders. I love the horse crews. Aren't those horses pretty, all decked out for Halloween? What beautiful animals. The Lazy Boys coming in the motorcycle Lazy Boys. These guys got the idea. Disco Amigos, founded in 2012. Disco will never die as long as this crew has anything to say about it. Boogie on down. Tap Dats, established in 2008. The Tap Dats always wear black and gold costumes and tap dance their way down the parade route. And they brought their own brass band, so extra points, Tap Dats. Our first marching band of the evening, Kips East. Kips East is a pre-kindergarten to 8th grade school. Their vision is to serve a truly excellent education for families in New Orleans East, an area that has been traditionally underserved. The first float up is the King's Float. The king of the Krewe of Boo for 2023 is Ron Bienvenu. Civic leader Bienvenu is CEO of Silverback, a financial technology company that helps businesses securely and ethically monetize their data, and managing director of Spirit Point Capital Management, a special situation and buyout fund. He was named 100 People Who Matter in the Technology Industry by Knowledge World magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. The one and only Big Easy Roller Girls, New Orleans' only professional roller derby team. This gaggle of gagas are the Jamettes, a dance crew that honors female performers at each parade they are in. This time, it's the little monster herself. Not only is Ron Bienvenu the king of the Krewe of Boo 2023, he sponsored his own float, the Ronoween. New Orleans Saints legend Tyrone Hughes serving as Grand Marshal of the Krewe of Boo 2023. Hughes was a cornerback and return specialist for the New Orleans Saints for 63 games from 1993 to 1996. And here they are, Cohen's College Prep High School Band. Cohen serves grades 9 through 12 from students in uptown New Orleans. It is named after Walter L. Cohen, a free man of color who became the Registrar of the U.S. Land Office. And there he is himself, Beetlejuice, making the scene. These light-up bicycles are one of my favorite aspects of this parade. Haunted History Tours sponsor float number 4. Haunted History offers ghost tours as well as true crime, cemetery, and garden district tours. New Orleans is known for our ghost tours, and Haunted History offers some of the very best. The Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. Don't know who they are, but I love them. All dressed the same, stayed in formation, and rocked it. Hope to see them again. Flow 5 is HauntedNewOrleans.com, another ghost tour company. What would Halloween in New Orleans be without a ghost tour? So check them out. The name says it all. The number 6 float is sponsored by Pat O'Brien's. Pat O'Brien's started out as a French Quarter speakeasy back in Prohibition days and is known for their flaming fountain, their hurricanes, and their dueling pianos. You might find more than one type of spirit of Pat O's as it's supposedly haunted. Here they come, folks, the 6'10 Stompers. These ordinary men with extraordinary moves have become world famous since their founding in 2009. Not only do they appear at the Krewe of Boo parade, but in many Mardi Gras parades and in other parades throughout the country, such as the Macy's Day Parade and the Kentucky Derby Parade. PJ's Coffee coming in on the number 7 float. They threw little coffee pods, and I had mine this morning, so thank you, PJs. Monster Energy Drink sponsored float number 8. Throw me something, Monster! I have no idea, but I love their attitude. The camel-toed strutters. They brought a bass brand. Pennywise. Hey kids, you want a balloon? The Little Mermaid's Ursula making her appearance on the Krewe of Boo route. Looks like Monster's Energy Drink picked this one up too. Thank you, Monster Energy Drink. Another crew I don't know anything about, but you gotta like the bicycles, right? Some people are so creative. Not just a shark bite, a hammerhead shark bite. The Mortuary Haunted Mansion sponsored the 10th float in the Krewe of Boo parade. The Mortuary is an icon of Old New Orleans at the very dead end of the world-famous Canal Street, less than 3 miles from the enchanting French Quarter on the Cemetery streetcar line. This magnificent mansion was originally built in 1872 and operated for about 80 years as an actual mortuary. And if legend is true, it's extremely haunted in its own right. Riding in on float number 11 is the Upper Quarter Bar, located at 1000 Bienville Street. They are known for their friendly bartenders, so it would be an excellent place to spend Halloween night. Not only is Caesar's Palace the sponsor of the New Orleans Superdome, they sponsored Float 12. Opening in 2024, you can live like an emperor at Caesar's New Orleans. Get ready for a brand new 340-room hotel tower, world-class amenities, new culinary offerings, and more spectacular experiences set in the Big Easy. Thank you, Caesars. The Sassy Racks Marching Crew don't have very much information on them, but they are named after the historic New Orleans cocktail, the Sazerac. So let's check them out. And the Krewe of Boo floats just keep coming. Sponsoring Float Lucky 13 is Dunard Social Spirits, a proudly black-owned distillery. Founder Chris Montana didn't start with a grand plan, just good booze. Then he just did it, and you can too. His motto is, alone we are strong, together we are magical. So let's lift it up to Chris Montana and Dunard Social Spirits. Salute. Sponsoring Float 14, Elmer's Cheewees. Elmer's, the big cheese in New Orleans since 1946. The Krewe de Fleurs, founded in 2016. Oceana Grill, sponsoring Float 15. What better than a pirate for a seafood restaurant? Located in the heart of New Orleans at the corner of Bourbon and Conti Street, they are known for their gumbo and crab cakes. The Invisible Man Float, sponsored by the Invisible Sponsor. This is the final photo of the evening, folks. Float 16. When you see a tractor without a float, you know it's the end of the parade. Well, I hope you had as much fun as I did at the Krewe of Boo Parade 2023. This is me and mine wishing you and yours a safe and happy Halloween. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Gulf Coastal Connections. Please subscribe, hit that like button, comment, share, do all the YouTube stuff, and come back and see us on Gulf Coastal Connections.